Peace, family. It's your brother Jay Speaks, and I'm back with another video. Now, today I want to talk about what happened with Whoopi Goldberg on The View. She made a statement when they were talking about the Holocaust and said that it wasn't about race. It was about humans doing inhumane things to other humans. Now, you could argue whether this is right or not. You could argue whether it was about race, because at the end of the day, Hitler did see himself as another race from the people that he chose to put in captivity. Even though they still did experiments on black people while they were doing black experiments on Jewish people. And, Jewish people, Judaism is a religion. It's not a race, but at the same time, white supremacists believe that they are a superior race, the Aryan race. So it's truth to what she said, but I don't really want to talk about that. What I want to talk about is, who's in power when you can't offend somebody. It's been many a times on that show where the other women have made racist remarks about black people and other people, and they were never suspended. They were never reprimanded, and they didn't get in trouble. A lot of times they tell us to get over slavery and, oh, it was so long ago, and things of that nature, and people don't get in trouble for that. But the minute you make a mistake, and she, like I said, she made a mistake, but she apologized immediately, and they still suspended her. They didn't care, if she apologized and admitted that she was wrong. They still reprimanded her for just having her own opinion, and just saying what she wanted to say. So it shows you who's in power when you can't say things about certain groups. Very similar with the LGBTQ community. You can't say things about them without having your whole career canceled, having everything you do shut down, because it shows that those people are in power. You can say stuff about white people. You can say stuff about, like I said, any other race. But when it comes to the Jews and when it comes to the homosexual community, you cannot say anything about them because they are the ones in power. They are the ones, filming and running everything that you're doing when it comes to this entertainment industry. So they will make you bow down regardless. Same thing happened with Nick Cannon. When Nick Cannon didn't even say anything. He had somebody on his show talking about the Jews, Hitler, and Holocaust. Same thing with what's his name? The football player. He spoke on he gave a quote that Hitler gave, and people lost their minds. He almost got kicked off the NFL. Like I said, it's just these. You could tell that these are the people that run everything, and you can't say anything about them regardless of it being good or bad. They reprimanded 21 Savage for saying he was making Jewish money. What's wrong with that? What's the negativity in that? They don't even want you speaking on them. That's the power that they have. We have to be able to get some power as black people to where somebody calling us the N-word, somebody, disrespecting them, mistreating us, we could shut them down. Like, yeah, we have a certain amount of cancel culture and when racist people get shut down, but we don't have that magnitude of power to stop us from portraying certain things in the media. Us being thugs, killing, and all this type of stuff, and within our music and our entertainment and our shows and stuff like that. We don't have the power to stop and control those things from happening. But that's what it looks like. What they did to Whoopi Goldberg is what it looks like when you have power over the things that you're in. You can shut people down at a moment's notice, regardless of how they feel or what they say. You have that power. Now, she's threatening to quit because of this, and, rightfully so. Why would you want somebody controlling your words like that? Being able to do whatever they want, all because you don't have freedom of speech at the end of the day. She has no freedom of speech. She cannot say what she want to say. They got their hands up, that she's a puppet for them. And, she, like I said, I've seen multiple times where she's been caught, being around people in blackface and things like that. So, it is what it is. But at the same time, I don't agree with her being suspended for what she said. But like I said, that's the powers that be. That's the the things that they are able to do. Like I said, you know who's in power when you find out who you can't offend, who you can't say nothing about. So just be mindful. These people are in control, and they are showing that they are in control. There's plenty of things, that happened with the Holocaust that affected black people. But we can't speak on that. If we do, it's issues. People don't like that. They always try to tell us to forget about slavery, but nobody says forget about the Holocaust, even though the slavery it's not even in the same category. Slavery was far worse, far more detrimental. Slavery was literally legal. Everything that they did in the Holocaust, they did it in slavery for 400 years. Like I said, we can't speak on things like that because people don't want to hear it. We have to get some power so that we will be able to have our stories heard. And we will be able to shut people down if they do things that we don't agree with. But like I said, family, I think it's just a crazy story. I don't think she should have been suspended, but that's what happens when you run your own stuff. At the end of the day, please like, comment, subscribe. It's your brother Jay Speaks. I'm out.